Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is AgriNow, a podcast by Tridge. Stay in the now with Tridge's agricultural insights and data. Let's get on to the updates.
Hazelnuts are integral to some of the world's most beloved desserts and confectionery. Nutella, chocolate truffles, biscotti, to just name a few. And Turkey is the largest exporter of shelled hazelnuts. Recently, our very own analyst Juan published his analysis on Turkey's hazelnut production forecasts, providing more insights into global market dynamics and price predictions. So Juan, can you tell me more about Turkish hazelnut production forecasts that were published and what's so special about this year's production?
Hello, Bea. Well, the Turkish Ministry of Agriculture and Forestry has announced the new hazelnut production forecast for the 2022 and 2023 season. And what is surprising is that it put the forecast at 765,000 metric tons, which is a 12% increase from last year, from the past season. Yes, so if the forecast production is accurate, it will be the third highest crop on record, surpassed only by 800,000 metric tons in the 2008 and 9 season, and the 776,000 metric tons in the 2019 and 20 season. It's pretty surprising because there has been some weather issues in some of the key production regions. At the end of the day, what is surprising is that the frost wasn't that damaged at the end as it was expected.
I see. And is this high hazelnut production a phenomenon we are seeing worldwide?
Yes, it is. Hazelnut productive countries are actually it's a global trend that they are increasing their production because the demand is increasing as well. So, for example, the production this year in Italy will be increased because they are going through their biannual production cycle. So this year they will produce more than last year. And also other producers like the US and Chile, our production is expanding rapidly in those countries. So because of the global production increase, there's a pressure in the price that it hasn't been able to increase. On the contrary, the price has, because there is more hazelnut in the market, it's been slightly decreasing year on year.
And does this high production come as a surprise? I mean, there have been weather aberrations and sub-zero conditions that have been seen in Turkey, right?
Yes, definitely. It comes as a surprise because in March, there was a very strong frost in the Ordu area, which is the main hazelnut producing province in Turkey, where there was a sub-zero conditions in the weather. It actually reached up to -8 degrees Celsius, which is definitely not good for the hazelnut harvest. When the Turkish ministry has come out with a new forecast, it has forecasted for the Ordu province 250,000 metric tons for this coming season, which is above average. Which means that at the end of the day, the frost and all the damage that was done in March wasn't that damaging in terms of volume. I mean, maybe this could have been without the March frost, probably a record volume production year for Turkey. But at the end of the day, because of good weather conditions throughout the rest of the year, the forecast at the end of the day, it's a very positive one for producers.
I see. And I'm also aware that the Turkish lira has been in a volatile situation for the past year. How will this affect exports?
Yes, definitely. The Turkish lira, by the end of July of last month, the Turkish lira was down 7.2% on a month-by-month basis. So it has kept, all through the year, it has kept decreasing its value. It's about now 18 liras per US dollar, which is it has lost a lot of value, and of course for export is definitely not a good sign, as producers are getting less money for their exports. Of course, the value in liras is way less than they were expecting. But the Turkish lira, the weakening of the Turkish lira is not just affecting price, but it's also affecting the increasing production, the increasing input cost where the price of hazelnut has not increased by much, but was because of what I was saying about the global increasing trend of production. Now producers in Turkey have to deal with the Turkish lira weakening in terms of exports, but they also have to deal with higher input costs that are provoked from this weakening lira as well.
And with this currency depreciation and increasing input costs, what are prices like for Turkish hazelnuts?
So, according to our inside representatives, the price indications for Turkish hazelnuts right now have been flat at around 540 and 560 per 100 kilos for the Levant quality, which is one of the prime qualities in Turkey. So the price being at this level, it represents around a 10% decrease from the previous year. So the price really has decreased by 10%. It's not that much, it's not critical, but it has lost a 10% value over the year, and again more expensive to produce. So for this season, even that the forecast is very positive in terms of volume, it is expected that Turkish hazelnut industry would have a challenging year ahead because of these low prices and high costs.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Juan.
Thank you very much for having me, Bea.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review, subscribe, and share AgriNow. Check out tridge.com/intelligence-data/intro for more price analyses and up-to-date insights into the food and agricultural industry.